Congratulations on your win. My name's Paco with Spectrum News. I was wondering if, given the subject of the film, if you had any criticism or if you had any opinion as to how you wish the media would cover these events.
It's a great question. I would say that, initially, school shootings were covered with a large focus on the shooter and who the shooter was and their backstory and all of that. And the victims would often not even be talked about or quickly be forgotten. And that's changing over time. I think it has changed, but it's still something that we need to remember and focus on. And with our film, what we really tried to do was to completely focus on the children who are no longer here, because we think that by focusing on their lives and the loss and the absence of those children is what could help to change things and to move us toward finding more solutions. Because we've reached a point in our country where there's school shootings are so common, there's more than 100 per year. And if we focus on the children who are gone, we're more likely to remember these things that are fading so quickly from our minds.
Next question from inside the room, number 399. Please stand up and state your outlet's name.
Hi, I'm Melissa from wearemoviegeeks.com, and congratulations on your win. As a human being and a parent, this film was beautiful and devastating. So how did you navigate making it just that and not a pity party or making it seem like exploitive of what these parents went through?
Yeah, that was a big thing. Do you want to start that one? Or, one of the things that helped us was that all the parents that participated in our film, which were 4 families, they all very much wanted to tell the stories of their children. And so we were working together as collaborators in a sense, in that we wanted to tell their stories and they wanted to the parents wanted to share their stories because they do not want their children to be forgotten. That's the most important thing in their lives. And so by focusing on the kids and on the empty bedrooms and on the absence of these children, we felt that could be a powerful way to talk about gun violence. We don't mention the word gun in this film, not once, but we didn't think we needed to, because you learn about these children and you feel how wrong this is, what's happening in our society. And ideally, people will do things to try to create change. And we've already seen that as a result of the film.
Next question from inside the room, number 380. Can you please stand up and state your outlet name?
Hi there, congratulations. My name is Nia Lucky with CBS News. Congratulations to you both. So proud. Also a colleague of Steve Hartman over there in the corner. Steve has a way of connecting with people. So I'm curious as to you all, what inspired you all to tell these family stories?
Well, it all started actually exactly 3 years ago. Steve Hartman was watching the Oscars. And that year, Connell and I were both nominated for a different film. And Steve called me the next day. And Steve Hartman's right here. Give him a round of applause because this was all his idea. He called me the next day and he said, I have this idea. I've been going around to the empty bedrooms of children who were killed in school shootings and taking pictures with a photographer. And he said, I'm not exactly sure what to do with this. Do you think it might be a documentary? And my immediate reaction was yes. And his immediate reaction was, okay, good, well, I don't want to be in the film. And to your point, Steve Hartman is the perfect messenger for this. He's someone that people trust. He's not political. He's just someone who cares about people. And for this message to be delivered, it needed to come from someone like that, someone who people are going to listen to and not shut off. And so when Steve told me about it, one of the reasons I wanted to make the film was because Steve was going to be our tour guide and take us to these rooms.
One final question, and it will be virtual, so if you can please talk into the camera, from Arizona Family.
Hi, this is Hunter B. Norris with Arizona's Family, and this was obviously a very hard, heavy, sad subject for you all to cover. And so I was just wondering, what was the most difficult part of doing this project and this Oscar win? Obviously, it's a big celebratory moment, but it's also bittersweet considering the type of movie that you guys made. So, does it feel rewarding, or do you still feel like there's a lot more that needs to be done regarding this issue?
Well, there's much more that needs to be done. This is maybe just the beginning. The idea behind this film was to try to reset the conversation away from the political debate and towards something more human, toward the idea that, you know, kids are actually dying and we need to change. When the hardest thing for us the last few days was this idea that, you know, we're here with all the parents from this film, all the parents who lost children. And the idea of us potentially not winning was something that made us really worried that the parents would feel disappointed. And luckily, we don't have to worry about that. And ideally and hopefully, this win will shine a brighter light on the film and will shine a light on the conversation and the hope for change. And will also, hopefully the world now will know who these 4 children are. Hallie, Gracie, Dominic, and Jackie. That's our hope.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.